menopause. I have menses for more than 3 weeks. Can I continue my daily obligatory prayers? As some say 2 weeks is a normal menses cycle, and any more than that is considered an illness. This is a question pertaining to a person who is asking about what is the ruling if the menses continues for more than 2 weeks. Do we treat it to be menses or an illness? This is the question. So we go back to the principles in this particular chapter of Hayd. We mentioned that the minimum number of days for menses is 1 day and 1 night. That is 24 hours. And the maximum number of days in menses is 15 days, 1-5. So if a woman saw blood more than 15 days, we do not consider all of those days to be menses, because it has exceeded the maximum number of days, that is 15 days. The question is asking that a woman is experiencing 3 weeks, witnessing any blood flow for 3 weeks. 3 weeks is about 21 days. Certainly this is over the maximum number of days for menses. So the question is asking, does she perform the prayer or she doesn't perform the prayer? Tayyib. Now we are going to talk about the ruling pertaining to what is the term that is mentioned by our scholars as al-istihada. There is a term that is mentioned as al-istihada. Our scholars mentioned that the blood that comes after 15 days, they are considered to be al-istihada, meaning it is blood that comes out of illness, not because of menses. In this particular situation, if a woman is seeing 21 days of blood flow, 21 days, and then we have to ask her the first question: does she able to differentiate the color of the blood, or does she unable to differentiate the color of the blood? This is the first question we ask. What is the meaning differentiating the color of the blood? Because we understand that menses, you have different types of blood, the characteristics of the blood in terms of its color. Sometimes the blood is black, sometimes the blood is red, sometimes the blood is yellowish. So if this particular woman is able to differentiate the characteristics and the color of the blood by saying for example, the first 5 days is black in color, and then the rest of the days is red in color. So first 5 days is black in color, and the rest all the way until 21 days is red in color. In this situation, we understand that the first 5 days is menses, and the rest of the days is istihada. I hope everyone can understand, inshallah. The first 5 days it becomes menses. The rest of the days it becomes istihada. So we say that it is compulsory upon her to make up for the days in which she saw blood which is red in color. So at the point when she reached 15 days, then she is able to understand that in reality her menses now exceeded the maximum number of days. In this particular situation, if she can differentiate the characteristics and the color of the blood, and then we can assume that the darker color is menses, the lighter color is istihada. So this is the first question that we ask. Is she able to differentiate the color of the blood, or she is unable? If she is unable to differentiate by saying that the whole 21 days from the beginning all the way until the end red in color, there is no difference in color, in this particular situation we say she has to go back to her norm. We ask her the second question, that is, usually how many days does she experience menses? If she say that every month I experience 7 days, every month 7 days, in this particular situation we say 7 days is a menses, and the rest is istihada. Right? So this is the situation. If in any case, if a woman has not experienced any menses, if a woman has never experienced menses, and then the first time she saw blood all the way for 21 days, in this particular situation, we say that the first day, the 24 hours, the day and night, that is the menses, and the rest is istihada. So this is how we understand to differentiate which is hayd, which is menses, and which is istihada. So in this particular situation, for example, if this particular woman who asked, and the person who asked, she said that for the first 5 days I saw black color, the blood, and the rest is red in color. In this particular situation, we say prayer is compulsory upon her from the 6th day. So if she realized at the end of the 15 days, she realized that this is istihada, then it is compulsory upon her to make up for those days, the 6th day, the 7th day, the 8th day, the 9th day, all the way until 21 days. And it is compulsory upon her to perform the prayers. And the prayers that she performed, there is a special ruling into this. It is the same ruling as Salasil Bowl, in the sense that we say that it is compulsory upon her to wash her private parts after the coming of the time of prayer, and then to place something to prevent the blood from what you call it going to the other body parts, and to straight away perform the ablution, and to straight away perform the prayers. This is compulsory upon her. So those who are suffering from istihada, they cannot keep wudu. They have to wash their private parts in what you call it within the time of prayer, and then they have to quickly perform the ablution, and then they have to quickly perform their prayers. Everything has to be done immediately, because she is experiencing an illness. If in any situation that she is praying and then the blood comes out, we say this is forgiven. This is forgiven. The prayer is valid. So these are the things that we have to understand. The maximum number of days for menses, the minimum number of days for menses, and the characteristics of the blood, if you are able to differentiate, and also the norm of a person, then we are able to determine which is menses and which is istihada.
قد كفاني علم ربي من سؤالي واختياري فدعائي وابتهالي شاهد لي بافتقاري قد كفاني